Alright, so this is the first video request of the day. This is, I worked for MrBeast. He's a fraud. Apparently this is quite popular. Let me go ahead and get the link in the title here so I have it for myself whenever I need to post it.
The most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course. If you could post something and everyone in the world would watch it, you'd be the most powerful man on earth.
Not promoting gambling.
I do want to say, before we start here, I've never seen a MrBeast video. So my, opinion on this might hold little to no weight to anyone. But I'm not sure what the topics are going to go into here. I know he's wildly popular. And, yeah, you know, I just wanted to give that little bit of knowledge that I'm not, a fan of his or anything. So if you want to say that my opinion don't matter, or my opinion's more without bias, then go ahead. Because my opinion is without bias. Because I've never seen the man.
I think people are going to see this name.
Very smart with your money. The guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
Illegal lottery for money.
Got to the point where he's gambling with people's lives.
You don't have to pay anything to...
This is legal. I don't get it. It's a scam.
For fake signatures.
Ponzi schemes are great up until they just go bust.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you. Enjoy the video.
What is going on here? Why is he so close to the camera? And his eyes are dilated. What is he, high?
So this is part one into my investigation into MrBeast. I recorded this before the Chris stuff came out. I was also going to come out about the Chris stuff probably in part 2 or 3. Because I see a lot of people saying, like, oh, if you knew, why didn't you come forward? Why didn't you go to the authorities? Well, I was going to come forward. And also, like, going to the authorities isn't going to work because what are you going to say? Like, you heard rumors that this person is this way or that, there's obviously evidence of, like, the chat-based stuff. Like,
you heard nothing.
That's been out for a while. People have internally known it. Obviously evidence of, like, the chat-based stuff. Like,
seen visual representation of sexual abuse of children? What? What?
That's been out for a while. People have internally known.
On Shad, love it. Quit.
At the company that, like, Chris is kind of a potential minors attracted person, and the company protects her, or they were protecting her, and they protected her as long as they could. Jimmy knew, everyone knew, so, which I think that's more of a red flag than anything I'm going to reveal in this video, but, those messages happen in, like, MrBeast Discords, and, yeah, I don't know. It's a mess when, like, MrBeast contestants are being exposed to, like, minor attracted persons, and the company's protecting them. There's a big emphasis at the company of, like, how to manipulate children, like, understanding their psychology and everything, and, like...
Well, of course, children make a crap ton of money, right? The most impressionable people are kids. They're not very intelligent, and they make you a lot of money, so why wouldn't he try to do that? Yeah, it's wrong, but we're talking about the United States, where money is power.
Seeing that's sort of used in weird ways, and, there's been, like, parasocial relationships and, encouraging, like, almost children simping for these people, and, maybe that's as nefarious as it gets, or maybe it goes deeper. Anyway, here's an old podcast clip of Jimmy explaining that he knows that his audience is young. Which is an old clip. You could say, like, his audience grew up. I would say he's gained most of his audience since then, and his content's only gotten younger. Also, this clip really just shows that, like, he understands the YouTube analytics are bullshit, because he can try to use that as a defense, but he knows. So here's that clip, and then I'll get into the video.
The average demographic is what, 13 through 17? Is that the biggest spike in your analytics?
Well, I mean, mine's horseshit. It says, like, 18 to 24, but I know all my fucking viewers are little kids.
Yeah, these parts, this is probably not right. A lot of this is probably nonsense. But this part is right. Except he has way less girls. Dude, my analytics had like girls at 84% or something. Thank you, women, for watching me. I really appreciate it. You're very intelligent, and I thank you. I mean that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot like that because, you know, little kids lie about their age or they're on their, you know, like...
But yeah, then I have like a fucking massive one for like the 40-year-old range because all the fucking idiots are on their parents' account.
Now, MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. MrBeast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal.
Well, any moron would say that they're not real. They're obviously falsified, at least to an extent. But again, we're talking about kids here, and manipulating kids is never a... it's a way to make everyone hate you.
Followers.
Yeah, but he is also going to laugh all the way to the beach or the bank because he's making a ton of money. So, like, who's really in the wrong? He is. But he doesn't care.
I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast in a way that benefits MrBeast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
Yeah, but he's just lying. Like, obviously, he didn't run up to a person to give him $1,000. No, a moron thinks that. But that's what his audience is, they're kids. Not necessarily morons, just, you know, not intelligently developed people yet.
When people are devout followers of MrBeast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what MrBeast tells you and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a MrBeast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that MrBeast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what MrBeast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand,
yeah, that's, like, not good, right? Obviously. But at the same time, right? At the same time, he already knows what he's doing. He's purposely manipulating people for profit. Any good business person does this. And I'm sure he has a whole team telling him exactly what to say and what to do.
They will win big rewards. Trust MrBeast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula. Subscribe for a Lamborghini and to make me you could be in one of these videos right now, and you might get picked for the next video. You might get subscribe to the next video. Subscribe and you might win a free car. Subscribe for a free car. I love all of subscribe and you can come next time. I might give you $100. Subscribe again. Subscribe and you could win $10. Subscribe button and you could also win $100,000. Seriously, we always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down. MrBeast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part...
That's true. They are supposed to be entertainment. But if they're fake, there should be a disclaimer that they are falsified videos. Other than, like, I'm sure someone could probably take him to court over this. Right?
Part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's a huge problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. But also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is non-scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah, blah.
It's super fake and super scripted, and this guy is a liar. He is a manipulator and a liar, and any normal, intelligent person can see that.
If what we did was scripted, Holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not...
Yeah, like all these little things, you know, probably cost a lot of money to develop and, you know, to do, and there's a lot of money involved, but like at the same time, most of these CGIs cost a lot. There's cheaper ways to do it, and why wouldn't it be fake? Like, it's too the point of it is to deceive. His videos are to deceive you into giving his money. It's the, like, this guy probably has a degree in business somewhere along the way, or has hired so many people that can tell him exactly what to do and how to deceive people. Like, what are we even talking about? It's obvious. Like, this guy is describing something that every single person on the planet should already know, but, you know, we don't know because a lot of people are morons, especially on the internet. But in MrBeast's case, it's mostly children.
Not a lurker, it's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted, this action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
You did it! Yeah! What we did was scripted? Holy.
Dude. He would have made it way further than 1 second. Yeah, exactly. This guy's dude. What are we doing here?
Shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
It is easy to pump out. What do you think he's doing?
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
He will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not gonna dox him, only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag,
turns to Eric and says, how do I fly this thing? And Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures.
That is a real douchebag mood. If you dox anyone online, like if I ever give my location somewhere, I always give it like a vicinity, never where I am, you know, like what state or something. But if you dox someone's like address, you are the ultimate dickhead that ever existed. Like, the internet desires and will hate you for it. You look at Sniper Wolf. I recently watched a video. She doxed and she got retromanded. Now people like her again because she's sexy and hot. Come on.
Mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
What are you pooping? Why are you pooping in 7 bathrooms? I think you only need like 2-3 bathrooms total. Like if you're a normal person, you don't need a golden toilet. All right, I think you can go and sit and just take a dump like a normal man. Like that, there's no normal man that's like, yes, I need 7 bathrooms. I gotta take a dump really, really bad. Like I'm just gonna start pooing everywhere. That was a little bit of a tie.
I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Max, this is a nice car.
Tell me, where are we right now?
We're in the place that we drove to a few minutes ago.
Mac, let's cut the shit here. What have you been doing for like the last year?
A lot of family stuff.
What kind of family stuff?
Just like, you know, playing catch with my dad, you know.
For a year? How do you...
Playing catch with your father for a year? Really? That's your go-to response, is playing catch with your father? Oh, I'm sorry. You went for a hiatus for a whole year. I was playing catch with my dad. No.
Make money. How are you like surviving?
Basically, like my main strategy is I go to like grocery store type places.
Grocery store type places?
Yeah, and I basically what I'll do when I get there, I usually get like an amount of food that would feed me for like a week or so, right?
With what money?
The money that I made.
How did you make it?
Huh? Listen, you're getting too caught up in the details. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. We will die.
They'll figure it out. Why wouldn't he want people to know where he made his money? Like, it's children. They won't search it further. But he's in so many MrBeast videos that it's obvious that he's being paid for it. Like any two brain sense person could come to that conclusion.
You understand that? During this time lapse on the 4th day of 7 days stranded at sea, you can clearly see there's no one in the shelter. These are their empty beds. But after a hard cut, magically 5 people are awake, and 2 of the boys have bright yellow raincoats that they didn't have when it rained on day 2.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked...
You didn't spend the night.
Nah, there's probably a boat nearby.
Soaked, Jimmy, you slept on the production yacht. It's ironic because this is one of the videos where they claim that they don't fake things.
But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
In this video, this wink was added in post. In fact, 58 was actually on the far opposite side of the room from 42, and he just didn't hear him. This whole revenge storyline was added in post. Multiple shots show how timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. Timers are edited in post. They also manipulated contestants' audio in post.
We got 15 minutes.
In general, if anything happens
15 minutes? Wait. Who's watching this guy's stuff? Why are people watching this guy?
Second, it's fake.
He has to get into it. Like, there's no way.
Mouth, the audio could easily be added in post.
I literally think I'm gonna kill you.
And yes, this lie detector video was also fake.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
Fake that lie.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Okay, so MrBeast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job?
No, they didn't. If there's $500,000 on the line, she wouldn't be so happy about leaving. She would, like, humans are extremely competitive. There's no way that this woman would have left under any circumstance unless she was actually starving.
I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random... You recognize a lot of people in this video,
a second.
including Jimmy...
What? He got his girlfriend in on it? Bruh. How scummy do you gotta be?
His own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to MrBeast and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
500,000 to rich famous friend. Oh yeah, don't give it to the poor dude. Yeah, give it to Logan Paul. That's who needs it.
That wants 10 grand.
They are never.
Yeah, give the money to the people that you're friends with and that already have a bunch of money. Why would you give it to any poor person? Nah. This guy already knows what he's doing.
Random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million.
Never.
What's even worse is that the results of this video were completely scripted. According to a former MrBeast employee, it would have been a PR problem if the...
In 100 boys versus girls, we were told it would be a PR problem if the boys won by a lot. We didn't have enough girls to film. Several MrBeast employees stepped into the video. Most had to almost immediately, so protection was told. More boys out to make it closer. At the end, we divided in circles. Contestants. What? Like, this is irrefutable evidence that it was fake. And second, yeah, it would be a PR problem if the girls didn't even come close. But they shouldn't have had boys versus girls competition in the first place because it's not fair on look, what I'm about to say is a little bit. It's not fair in reality to put boys against girls in the same competition. So of course this is going to be a PR nightmare. It was a dumb idea in the first place that they made a ton of money on. So like, even though I'm talking about it as a dumb idea, they know what they're doing. They made money. Like, who's really in the wrong?
Boys had won by a lot, and because so many of the female contestants were MrBeast employees who got out immediately, production stepped in to actually make the results of the challenge closer. You can actually see some of this happen on camera, like when Jimmy pays one of the boys $10,000 to leave, which is twice as much as the actual prize money, but doesn't make the same offer to the girls.
The boys were blowing you out of the water. I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave. Now if you don't win, that was all for nothing.
At another point, he gives the girls a camera drone.
In the video, I've never seen this video. In the video, he paid a guy to leave just to make it closer. Dude, if I was a girl, I would be so depressed and pissed. Wow, you paid a guy to leave? You're cheating on our behalf? What? Oh, come on.
So they would have been able to see how many boys were left. It doesn't work out, but seeing how much they're willing to help them on camera, I'm willing to believe that they did, in fact, help them off camera. Apparently at the end, they were only monitoring the boys to see if they stepped on the red line and not the girls, so that the girls would win the challenge.
Of course.
And to be clear, obviously the girls had an unfair start with having so many MrBeast employees get out immediately. I think they all did deserve $5,000 for that, but also the boys should deserve a fair chance at winning, I think. I think that's the expectation when you run a game show. But hey, that was a while ago, so I'm just glad they're not doing another rigged boys versus girls video. So knowing that MrBeast likes the results to be close and that offstage producers can sort of influence how a challenge progresses,
confers,
I want to show
stress, and stress makes money.
One more example. This is a real-time video, meaning that time elapses the same in the video as it does in real life. Now immediately the intro is sped up, and the timer is clearly added in post, and he clearly touches the laser here, but whatever, let's assume that it's all real time. When he reaches the bottom floor, he has to turn these water valves. Now you can tell that these valves aren't actually connected to anything.
In 10 minutes, the place will explode. That's illegal if it actually explodes. So no, of course it wouldn't happen. Video over. We know what's already happening. The place doesn't explode. Why would it?
Because the water flows out in an instant, and it happens when he's not even touching the valve. The contestant also goes back to the first valve unaware that anything had happened, and he's still able to spin it. So the valve seems to spin freely and isn't actually connected to the flow of water. So you could assume that producers might be off camera with remote switches to trigger the flow of water. And assuming they've tested this, the producers might know how long it takes for the water to clear out of the room, so they can sort of decide on the fly how many turns of the valve it takes, or just when to trigger the water in general to make the results close. And in this video, spoiler alert, the contestant wins the money, so rigging the challenge could be seen as a good thing, but there are many examples of contestants losing. And in traditional media, this kind of rigging is actually completely illegal.
We always have the same person tie all the knots so that we know they've tied them at the exact same tension. I mean, we get down to inches. And then we have a standards and practices person. And if you don't know what that is, on any kind of a game show where there is a prize, you have to have somebody that ensures that it's fair. They are out there essentially to make sure that we don't do something that would favor one player or one tribe.
I paid the one guy who knew how to solve them to leave.
In my mind, I'm thinking it's a fair game. But it's not. If they were having problems finding people, they can see kind of what area you're in. And they came to my area many times, and I was in the smallest cupboard. They had like big ones, medium ones, and small ones. I contorted this little 4'10" body into the smallest space, and I was in there for hours. And they didn't even open the door because they were like, a person can't even fit in there. So they went in there and they opened all the cabinets, and my heart was like, oh, they're gonna find me, they're gonna find me. And then I could hear them saying, like, she's not here. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, she's not here. The other thing that they said is absolutely.
Of course, Ethan determined the fake, falsify ability of MrBeast. Like, this guy knows what he's doing. This happens a lot.
No climbing in the air vents or the ceiling. And they said it's because they do all their wiring in the ceiling.
So I am up here. Okay, I feel good about this spot.
The winner is in the ceiling right after they were told they couldn't be in the ceiling. But this woman found a spot that was legal in the terms of the challenge, and she lost.
If it was held accountable, especially because this was a YouTube original production, Zach would have been eliminated for cheating. He broke the rules, and guarantee you, if I climbed in the ceiling, MrBeast would eliminate me.
He was in the ceiling!
Also, I think some...
He was in the ceiling!
Also, I think some...
eliminate me.
He was in the ceiling!
Creator Games 2 and 3 had nothing to do with charity. The winners of the competition received prize. Zach monetized videos prize. Winners of Creator 1 and 2 were accused of cheating. MrBeast does not care about fairness in his competition. He only cares about making the best video possible. Of course, because that's what makes him money. Why would he expect any? Why would we, as an audience, expect anything else other than him making money? Yeah, no, correct. Ensuring fairness in challenges like this is not difficult, but MrBeast thinks the videos are worse, so he doesn't do it. Sure.
Yeah. Also, I think some of the MrBeast giveaways have been fake, but I'll get to that later. So now that I've explained some of the ways that MrBeast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on to explain how he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more. A call to action is simply when you tell the viewer to do something, saying subscribe is a call to action. Early in his career, MrBeast found a better version of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke.
Right, but positive and negative reinforcement works like without contention. It will work. It is proven that any reinforcement of any kind changes the mentality of the user that is being positively or negatively enforced.
It's not a real offer, but again, MrBeast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement, and you aren't born understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
If you guys want to win a brand new PS5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel.
I can't believe people are still doing fucking giveaways. Holy shit, it's so annoying. Stop this fucking shit. I'm so tired of it.
Dude, PewDiePie is pissed. Giveaways are, this is what I think of a giveaway. If you're doing it on a stream, it can be successful and it can work. But if you're doing it in a YouTube video, it might as well just be a freaking lie. You might as well just lie to people because you ain't giving jack away.
Fucking 10 years of YouTube, people are still like buying subs for this shit.
So over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24.
How is this legal? I don't get it.
It's not legal.
All you have to do is subscribe to your channel.
All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe.
It's a scam. Holy shit.
I literally spent over $1 million on these phones, and we literally found him 1 minute before Zach. I spent over $1 million on these phones. All you have to
How many millions of dollars do you need to spend to realize that you're lying? Second, he's right. You spent your own money? No, you spent your company's money, so this was a giant tax write-off.
Do to enter is hit that subscribe button.
Samsung, I just want you to love me.
So yeah, that's what a call to action giveaway is. At best, they are a way to buy subscribers, but much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give away a prize, or in the case of these live streams, they are illegal lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just gonna show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment.
Okay, so you got a prize, okay, which can be money, anything expensive. You got a chance, so you're gambling, okay? You got 1 to 100% to win, all right? And you got to consider what type of lottery you're partaking in, because some of them are straight up illegal in most governments. But he gets away with it. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. We're talking about a man that can get away with probably murdering someone. He's fine. Why not? He got 284 million subscribers. Why would he be able to get away? He has a ton of money. He can do whatever he wants. This is America. And how America works is if you have a ton of money, you can do whatever you want and get away with it. That's life.
To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. In determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt. And
That's
some of them will get
100%
random
chance.
prizes like this.
Random
in 10
and
minutes,
prize.
Right, because we got to give them time to do their cart. We'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand in their order. In 5 minutes, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000.
Dude.
Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream. They took it down off YouTube, but
Yeah, they took it down off
of it are
YouTube
still
because
up
that's
on it.
illegal. How did he get away with this for 6 hours? No one pulled the plug. No one was like, MrBeast, you're going to go to jail over that.
Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries.
But I also want to say, does he get away with it being illegal because it is a YouTube video and not partaken on TV, and this is a platform that is unregulated by any governmental authority? Is that how he gets away with it? Because that could work. I could see that.
Are also run poorly multiple times. They would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is going to win.
In 5 minutes, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000?
Oh, well.
Yeah. So, all right. So the newest order in 30 seconds, we are going to put $1,000 in your package.
Well, wait.
Stephen K.
Okay.
Wait. 5 minutes goes to 30, goes to... So it's unregulated. They owe people money and they're not even looking on who won? Why is that?
Stephen King.
And there is no second giveaway 30 seconds later, like Jimmy said. This is just one very shady giveaway. They just go on to talk about how Steven made a profit.
Steven's a handsome name.
So he actually walked away with some money.
We're proud of you, Steven.
I counted 13 of these extra shady lotteries where they did not give the prize in the original time frame that they said.
Okay, so we're going to put 2 iPhones in this piñata, and we're going to give it to someone who orders a shirt in 3 minutes? 5 minutes. Buy a limited edition shirt or hoodie, and we're gonna pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
Have we done iPhones yet?
Yeah, oh,
we did one.
Oh wait, hey Daryl. First, actually, before we do that, we never picked the piñata.
So these clearly fit the definition of an illegal lottery. These clips are also not out of context. No one ever said no purchase necessary. There's nothing in the description or on the website. At one point, MrBeast is informed that they ran out of PlayStations, and he says, "Are we trying to not sell merch?"
Our city is sold out of PlayStations. We don't have any. We have to give away. Are we trying to not sell merch?
So he clearly knows that they're making more money by running these illegal lotteries. Another shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there doing the numbers is like, stop, please. It's like, you do realize every time you give away an Xbox and $1,000, you don't make money. I'm like, oh, I know we're not gonna make money.
That's not how this works. It's extremely, extremely obvious that they're making money. You know why? It's because they wouldn't be doing it if they weren't making money. Again, you must be a moron of extreme, extreme low IQ to realize that this man is telling you the truth here, because he's not. They wouldn't be doing it at all if he was actually not making money. If he was not making money, it wouldn't happen. This is a no-go.
What are we doing, guys? We're gonna check after the stream and it's gonna be like,
oh no,
what a waste. Yeah, I know. We're gonna break neutral.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something.
We've just lost like 7
almost
grand.
everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff.
Sure.
And sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22.
Yeah, but you're looking at shipping and handling too. Like, I still think they're probably making a crap ton of money, right? But not as much as what he's saying here.
Even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, "Oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit?" That's why he keeps saying it. Also, they just don't show how winners are picked. So it's probably not actually random. You know, humans have biases. Imagine Jimmy tells the guy off camera, "Hey, pick a name right now." And he sees 2 names. One is easy to pronounce, one is not. This is why lotteries are heavily regulated, to ensure fairness. Also, obviously, you have to be 18 to play the lottery. It's gambling. MrBeast isn't just promoting gambling to children here. He's running the casino.
You know why? We can look at the easiest, most relatable example here on Twitch. Look at loot boxes. Loot boxes is literally gambling in video games, and it was banned because it was gambling to children. Like, it became such a problem, so you can't do it no more. It's as simple as that. So if MrBeast can get away with it on YouTube, he shouldn't, because loot boxes got banned too, which is a very similar thing.
Casino, and this isn't even close to the worst stream he's done. 4 months later, MrBeast signed shirts again, but this time it was a 24-hour live stream with way more illegal lotteries. And by the way, the rest of these streams were taken down shortly after upload, so all I have is some old clips and Reddit threads talking about them. Now this stream did say, "We are doing a ton of giveaways, no purchase necessary," in the description. But to be eligible to win most prizes, you had to make a purchase.
Would you guys prefer, that we throw money in random orders, or that we throw items in random orders?
Yeah. Somebody screamed in chat, "I want to switch. Hey, buy a shirt."
In 30 minutes, we are giving away my car to someone that buys merch.
Which each giveaway is its own.
You just sort of throw your car away just like that? He ain't giving
Independent
away
event.
anything.
You can't give one prize to someone who buys something and a different prize to someone in chat. The prize where you have to buy something is still an illegal lottery, which obviously MrBeast knows this, but you know, he's a poker player. He likes a little bluffery, a little plausible deniability, you know, pretending to be ignorant of the law.
You know, YouTube's a little different than this. Yeah. Because YouTube, I can just do stuff like that. I can just be like, you know what? Pull up a database of 100 people that bought chocolate bars and pick 100 random ones. Got it. I think I can do that over here. I don't know. So
No,
I don't
you
want to say
can't.
anything, and then someone will be
That's
like,
illegal.
actually, that's illegal.
Right.
I could not find any way to enter the big Tesla giveaway without spending at least $42.
And we're giving away a Tesla to someone random who bought stuff.
They also gave away 24 tickets, which gave you the opportunity to be in a video. Again, most of these tickets you had to make a purchase to win.
One random person that buys in what time frame? 10 minutes. We're gonna put this in someone's order that buys something. And we're gonna have 24 people. We're gonna put them in 24 different circles. $1 million on the line. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying?
Also, this video...
See, every time he says $1 million on the line, he's made more than $1 million, because he wouldn't give $1 million away without making more than $1 million, and that's just the truth of it.
Video never happened. There is no MrBeast video of 24 people in circles competing for $1 million. Unless it ended up being 100 people in a circle competing for $500,000, but that's a smaller prize and much worse odds. So like, did they just pocket the money or what? Hey, it's the pilot guy.
Hey.
Woo! Let's get it!
Wait, he's about to be the first one out? That's unlike him.
Even though you got out first, I still have a prize for you. Just wait here.
Oh.
No, dude. He gave his friend a car and he purposely jumped out. Bruh. What? Come on.
So first person out gets a car and it just happened to be your friend Mac. Another thing that just annoys me is Jimmy constantly says during these live streams that he's just doing this for fun because he loves giving things away.
Oh, and I just like giving away stuff. It's kind of fun to me.
Imagine you just lost a bunch of money at the casino and the owner comes out and he says, guys, the reason I do all this, I just love giving away money. Also, you're 7 years old in that example. It's insane that he can flip these massively profitable illegal lotteries targeted towards children as an act of generosity.
I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to go place an order at shopmrbeast.com. Anyone watching any of the lives. And we're going to throw iPhones in some of them.
And again, there are very few videos of this live stream on the internet. I think MrBeast probably copyright strikes re-uploads. But almost any clip you do find will have some new violation of internet gambling or sweepstakes laws.
Well, I thought it was him. I was like, keep going. Wait, really? Let's go! Wait, it's literally like his initial. Who is it?
Your
Wait, really?
Actually, that's illegal.
Some of the common complaints we see in threads about this live stream are that they only signed large t-shirts. So when they selected an order to give a prize, it was apparently always a large or extra large t-shirt. They kept saying
it's because MrBeast only likes fat people. Although I wear a large, I'm a fat, but come on. You must be a big boy to get a signature from MrBeast. You little chump, little kitty. You don't get MrBeast's signature.
saying things like buy in the next 15 minutes for a chance to win and then not honoring it. Multiple people claiming that their name was read to win a prize and they never received it. This person is still tweeting about it to this day. Now, there's a lot more people complaining about the deceptive sales tactics. Reading all this really upsets me because I spent money I honestly didn't have for 5 shirts at different times during the live when they said things like buy now and you will get prize or money. And I received 2 orders and nothing but shirt, both with MB and one with a heart and one with a smiley. I was hoping for at least a couple things for Christmas for my family.
Dude. This, okay. MrBeast, one, we already have determined is a dickhead, okay? Right, we've determined that. But Mr. or Mrs. Holiday Chicken here is truly the dumbest person I've seen on the internet. By far. By a lot. By an enormous amount. Because if you're buying things and the chance of getting something else, you dumb. Especially if you're giving like a YouTuber money expecting something in return. No. That ain't how it works, Chief. He bought 5 shirts and actually expected at least one thing. Now, you could say he got extremely lucky, but the more answer is they actually only gave like a fraction of those things away. I bet the ones that he actually gave away to people, he never gave away at all. Because why would he? He probably flipped that stuff and sold it again.
This commenter also goes on to explain that she's disabled, has PTSD. Lotteries and scams specifically target vulnerable populations like that.
Of course.
I'm disappointed. My son bought a signed shirt and was so excited. He watched a live stream and saw that people who bought would receive $100. He was excited to win something and be a part of his favorite streamer, MrBeast. When the shirt arrived, he was grinning from ear to ear. When he realized that there was no $100, he was visibly disappointed. He said nothing other than, I guess he meant everyone except me. He loves his shirt, but I'm really upset seeing him hurt.
And that was a kid. And it's the parents' fault for letting him buy it. Because if I was a father of someone buying something like this, I would say, you dumb, kid. I'm sorry, son. You ain't getting it. And that's the end and short of it. But no, the kid wants it, so you're going to buy it for him. But that's simply how it shouldn't have been, because this person shouldn't have let the kid have it at any point.
And obviously people can lie on the internet, but a lot of people are independently claiming the same things. Like that at the end of the live stream, they said they were putting $100 in every order. Now, my speculation is that they put $100 in every order that came across the table that they signed, but I'd be interested to see how they worded that. If the video of this live stream ever resurfaces, I think a lot of these claims will be proven true, which MrBeast definitely has this stream saved. He saves all his footage. So I'll ask you, Jimmy, will you publish this to prove your innocence? Also, using archive.org, we can see what the website looked like on the day of the stream, and while there's no mention of any sweepstakes whatsoever, it does say this limited tee signed by MrBeast and crew, but the description says it's signed by a member of the MrBeast crew, and it doesn't say anywhere that...
That's straight up false advertising, and that is illegal, and there should be reprehensible consequence to MrBeast for that. That's probably the worst thing he's done in this whole video.
Other members will sign MB, deceiving people into believing it was signed by MrBeast.
That's an exact... They're lying and deceiving people and not getting what they paid for. That's illegal. That is by far the worst thing he's done here.
So here's a clip of Tyler forging, or not, maybe not forging, using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away. Could you make it any more obvious? You know, you don't accidentally have someone else's signature as muscle memory. And again, I'm not a lawyer. I think this is fraud. Maybe they could say it's the brand's signature, even though it's clearly implied that this is Jimmy's signature, which was established during the last live stream.
Hey! MB, MrBeast. So this is MrBeast's signature.
No way, this one was signed by MrBeast. It's just got the MB, but that means it's signed by MrBeast.
Except it's not, because we... Oh.
That's obviously his.
No. These are different. These are not the same person. It's pretty obvious.
MrBeast, this is so cool. That's obviously his. MrBeast.
You know, some people bought these shirts as collectors.
This one and this one could be. These two are definitely not. For sure.
Items or even investments, and this puts into question the authenticity of all MrBeast signed merch, which otherwise could have been very valuable one day. This was clearly muscle memory, and judging by his body language, he knew he exposed this. Even Tariq notices Tyler slip up and immediately looks into the camera, looks guilty, and then readjusts his body and rubs his hands together. Also, MrBeast said during the live stream that this is the last time he'd ever sign anything, and that was just a lie. Illegal lotteries targeted towards children and selling fake signatures. I mean, imagine if any other YouTuber was caught doing this.
Oh, dude, I forgot about Jake Paul doing that. He did that loot box thing, the online gambling.
You're
the guy who just throws away millions of dollars on YouTube videos is a gambler. Who would have thought?
By this point, MrBeast noticed a problem with these CTA giveaways. I mean, obviously they're illegal, but more importantly, they're not as profitable as they could be. Look at it like this. There are two value propositions at play here. The perceived value of the product and the perceived value of the chance to win a prize. So for something like these $42 t-shirts, if the viewer values the chance to be in a video at $10, they need to value the t-shirt at an additional $32 to make the purchase.
Sounds won't play until a video is over. All redemptions don't play until a video's over now. That's just how it is. It is going to play a lot of sound. Or wait until the notifications are going. Nope, I got another cricket down here. By the way, that's impeccable timing. There's a cricket while this is going on. That's pretty funny. Alright, we're back.
So the more expensive the product, the less effective the lottery is. You want to get the product as close to $0 as possible, so people are just paying for the perceived value of the lottery. That's what's most profitable because humans can't accurately comprehend the difference between 1 in a million odds versus 1 in a billion odds. They both kind of just compute as, I have a small chance to win, which MrBeast is well aware of this flaw in human mental arithmetic.
Past a certain point, the average human is like, large sum of money, click. And like larger sum of money doesn't really impact the viewing experience.
So also the larger your audience is, the more profitable a lottery will be. Anyway, MrBeast wanted the cheapest product possible to use for these CTA giveaways. Basically a piece of paper, but you obviously couldn't sell a piece of paper without getting backlash.
Wait. Feastfuls did try to do a sticker CC, but it quickly removed because it was encouraging mild vandalism and spreading garbage.
So in January 2021, 3 months after the last shirt signing stream, MrBeast did a live stream where for only $10, viewers could send a picture to the moon. Wait, JPEGs that are going to the moon? And of course he did more illegal lotteries.
Just to keep things fun and interesting, as if putting a photo on the moon isn't interesting enough. Someone who puts a photo on the moon, or if you buy the bundle, whatever, and the next 30 minutes, we'll just fly you down to be in a video.
3 years later, the spaceship finally launched, carrying beautiful pictures.
This is MrBeast's video.
Pictures of deceased loved ones to the moon, where they would be immortalized.
The first spacecraft attempting moon landing explodes. Wow, wow! Your pictures are really saved. Thanks, MrBeast. I'm glad you put my photo on the moon of my dead grandma. I'm so happy. That picture is gone forever now. Woo.
fucking exploded. So obviously MrBeast refunded everyone, right?
Nay.
Right? Is it MrBeast's fault that the rocket exploded? No. Is it his fault that he advertised it as for $10 I will put your photo on the moon?
For $10, I'll put whatever picture you want on the moon.
When he couldn't guarantee that? Yes, of course. October 16th, 2021, same thing. Buy this shirt to...
So the guy likes to lie to people. Like, that's what he's proven. He's lying for money. And that's just what he does.
Be in a video.
Shopify dashboard. We just have like a random number generator, and then like we just put the number. Like if there's 1,000 orders, we just put it, picks a number between 1 and 1,000, and then my people give me the name. So the first person that we're inviting to be in our Squid Game, if you want to enter, click the link in the description, buy the shirt or hoodie, is Alonzo.
The website did not have no purchase necessary linked in the bottom of the page. There was no... So it's not illegal. That's his money. Let's stream some interest.
Bro, there's an actual $100 bill.
Wait, really?
Like they actually sent a $100 bill.
Wait, what does it say? Oh, now we have to read the message. You and your crew are an inspiration to our young ones. He wanted to send you $100.
He literally did 1 minute later.
Everyone click the link or the view product thing in the bottom left. We're gonna open 3 packages, and whatever's in those 3 packages, we're gonna give someone random that buys.
Wait.
MrBeast.
Wait, what did you do?
We're gonna give someone random that buys.
Go 5 minutes without telling children to gamble. Guess he loses. Guess that's not him. No, why would he do anything else?
MrBeast is the American dream.
Technically, he's not wrong, right? He did make a bunch of money by exploiting a demographic of people. You know what that's called? That's pretty much called the American dream, as of now. Yeah. Exploiting people for money is kind of what we're known for.
Now I'm going to get to what, in my opinion, is the most unethical CTA giveaway that MrBeast has done. But before I do that, I really want to drive home the point that the closer a sweepstakes is to an illegal lottery, the more money it makes. Because, you know, every customer is supposed to be informed that they can enter easily for free and that making a purchase does not increase their chances of winning. Like, you're supposed to say no purchase necessary in all of your promotional material, which MrBeast does not do. This legal gray area only leads to people getting scammed, especially the elderly and children, who are also being introduced to gambling. The only people who benefit off of sweepstakes are influencers and scammers. Remember Wizza, a sweepstakes company that got exposed as a total scam and shut down? Even Omaze, the charity sweepstakes company, got exposed as a scam and had to shut down in the US. Sure. Or back in the day, there was Mystery Brand. You remember Mystery Brand?
So Mystery Brand is a website where you purchase different boxes with chances of winning things. Take, for example, this women's Christmas box. It costs $15 to open, and you can win the most expensive Los Angeles realty. But you can't even click it. Okay. It doesn't even give you more information, but apparently it's worth $250 million. I love that you can't click it. Like, they're just like, trust us. There's a $250 million house with your name on it. All the way down to Icicle, site balance. I'm willing to bet that this is probably what 99% of the people are getting.
Hey, at least MrBeast never wanted to work with this obvious scam. I mean, at least MrBeast's manager never went on some podcast and talked about how MrBeast really wanted to work with this company. Oh, what's this?
Is there anything you've had to say no to? Yeah, tons. Yeah, so a good example. So it was about 3 years or 2.5 years ago when I started working with Jimmy. What was becoming really popular were these like mystery loot crate like internet sites where it's basically like CSGO skins, but you'd go on and be like, here's the Supreme box, and you'd pay $50 for it. And remember, it was didn't RiceGum did quite a few people. Yeah. Yes, yeah. They got a lot of hate for that. Right. Jimmy was he wanted to work with that company.
Of course he did.
There was a lot of money, and we wanted to give that money away in a video, and I had to talk him back on it. I was like, listen, we're not promoting gambling. I think people are going to see this negatively. So it was a long conversation that him and I had to have, which eventually we passed on the deal.
Yeah,
Jake,
good.
Paul and RiceGum ended up doing that deal.
He was taking so much money anyway.
Jimmy, why is your manager saying that you wanted to promote this obvious scam to your young, impressionable audience? MrBeast launched Feastables, his new chocolate brand, back in January 2022.
I want to tell you guys about my new snack company, Feastables. They're made with only 5 ingredients, but still taste amazing. And I'm kicking off Feastables with something I've always wanted to do. 10 random bars are gonna have a mystery ticket inside of them, and if you get this mystery ticket, we will fly you out to compete for a chocolate factory in one of our videos. And on top of that, Chandler, we're giving away over $1 million in other...
He's literally Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. He's trying to get all of the little boys to his chocolate factory so he can tickle them. Oh, I'm sorry. Give them money. Right. Hold on. Give them money, of course. Nah, he's there to tickle them.
Prizes to random people that buy the bars.
Dude, I need to buy these.
It's interesting to look back at this because a large part of Feastables' marketing campaign was the fact that it's a better for you brand, that it's healthier for you than Hershey's.
Chocolate
less sugar, only 4 ingredients, all organic.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat. Like Hershey's, for example, there's 10 ingredients, super processed. Our Feastables bars are 5 ingredients.
What about Dove?
Just all the ingredients are way higher quality. And it's infinitely better than the other options out there.
That's debatable, isn't it?
Let's try them and rank them 1 to 6.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Totally not biased because if it sells more, I make more money.
I'm gonna be honest, and I hope Jimmy is sitting next to me and not getting his feelings hurt.
Compare it to Hershey's. It's our Crunch Bar.
Okay. This is the one you believe in?
Yes.
Not crazy, Jimmy.
No? You don't like Crunch Bars?
I do like Crunch Bars, but again, it's too sweet.
Let me try this. Maybe these are defective.
I
Oh my
like
god, this tastes good to me.
Oh, that he's good at lying to people.
Wait, we're supposed to be ranking them. I rated the first one, so we're going completely off of.
Oh, well,
we're completely off of.
We're in too deep. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I give this an 11 out of 10. Keep in mind, only 5 ingredients, infinitely healthier for you than the normal thing out there.
Also my favorite so far.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't realize you were a dark chocolate guy.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a super dark chocolate guy. I do love dark chocolate. I get it some.
You know why he's dark chocolate? It's colors. We can't make jokes like that. Dawn, what are you doing?
0.8 out of 10.
Okay, I'm starting to understand this, man. Okay, okay.
High.
I'm starting to figure this man out. You're gonna like this one, right? You like salt?
I don't know who that guy is.
I'm gonna get rid of these.
I love salt. No, I want to try those.
No, you just don't. Trust me. You're a dark chocolate kind of guy. Yes, okay. I can read the room. The room is red.
Now in 2024, MrBeast changed the formula again to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's and even more sugar and more calories per bar. And this initial ad for Feastables where he calls it healthy is still getting millions of views a month. Also, I don't think you should ever advertise it as over $1 million in prizes when more than 1/3 of those prizes are just coupons for more MrBeast products, forcing you to spend more money if you actually want to redeem them. Ooh, a $5 coupon for Beast Burger. Now a single combo only costs $20.
Bob's Burgers Palace or fucking Five Guys. If this shit
Beast
can
Burger?
be successful, fucking Five Guys.
It's so good.
Who cares? It's called Five Guys. What kind of fucking name is that?
Because it's a play on fries and burgers. Numbnuts.
It doesn't matter. The burgers are good.
Branding matters.
Ooh, maybe you should have spent a little less time on this beautiful logo and more time on making the food actually edible.
Yeah.
Brother,
Ew! Who wants to eat this, broski? Ew, dude.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Also, be for real, dude. Five Guys has a nice, clean, appealing aesthetic. You know, the name suggests humble beginnings. This is like a 8-year-old sloppy cotton candy piss burger. It literally looks like a piss burger.
It looks nasty, dude. It's disgusting.
Also, this digital wheel is not remotely representative of your actual odds. Mark Rober has talked about this common deceptive casino tactic before.
You recall from the carnival scam video, the most lucrative games for the carnival owner are those where people overestimate their chances of winning. That is exactly what happens in this game, thinking you were so close to getting a jackpot, when in reality, you weren't close at all. In gambling psychology, this is known as the near-miss effect, and people will spend much more money to try and win because they think they can just do it on the next one.
So I am absolutely pigging out on Feastables, and I'm trying to do this. MrBeast is teaching us gambling?
It's literally gambling. Unregulated online casino? What are we doing here?
Minus points because there's no cool music.
Oh,
anyway, let's gamble.
Also, these tickets, one of them just so happened to go to a YouTuber with 700,000 subscribers at the time. Just pure chance.
This was just taped.
It was taped.
No freaking way.
So it is like really like total chance, obviously. Like you're one of like hundreds of thousands of names.
Talk to Jimmy, Bella. What do you got to say to
Jimmy,
say
thank
to him?
you for picking us.
No, he didn't. It was random.
I know.
Was it though? Was it random? Also, this guy went on to win the chocolate factory, and extremely unlikely things do happen, but can we see how the winners were chosen maybe? Because knowing how important it is to Jimmy that every video has entertaining contestants through the whole video, it's a little suspicious. I'll just say,
yeah, that is
in
what
my
he's known
opinion,
for.
as somebody who worked for MrBeast, I don't think this large YouTuber won a ticket purely by chance. Also, I know that producers are sort of able to pull strings behind the scenes to give some contestants better chances than others. And he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar. Like, this is far worse than a lottery ticket because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes and only pay out your rich and famous friends. Like, MrBeast is bringing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of new people to the candy aisle, whether he wants to admit it or not.
People are just walking to the chocolate aisle, and instead of buying Hershey's, buying Feastables. Like, people who never would have bought chocolate in Walmart are.
How full of yourself do you have to be that you're going and people are buying your product? Like, you have to have such narcissism to say that, especially online. Like, oh yeah, my product's better than the established product that's been around since the 1950s. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. He's making him look like he's a freaking fool.
Walking to the chocolate aisle specifically to buy Feastables. So, a new market. Exactly. I'm bringing new customers.
I'm bringing non-obese people to the chocolate aisle. Yeah, I'm bringing people that never bought any chocolate. Nice, thin, healthy, sexy people to the chocolate aisle to eat and buff up on that chocolate so they become obese, fat, and slow like everyone else in society in America. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Thanks, MrBeast. Really appreciative. Looking out for the American child.
You know, kind of a weird flex, not something I would brag about Jimmy. Also, maybe I should mention technically I'm a certified nutritionist, which really just means I paid $1,200 for a course and then failed to launch a health food company.
Funny.
But I know that poor diet and especially excessive sugar consumption is the #1 cause of death and health problems in America, including some of the health problems that MrBeast claims to care so much about. Blindness, deafness, loss of limbs. MrBeast also just launched a combo with Zaxby's, which if you get a soda, it's over 2,000 calories for one meal.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
The only thing real in this video is the new MrBeast box at Zaxby's.
I'm pretty sure this would be illegal in Europe. This is like more calories in one meal than the average 10-year-old is supposed to consume on a daily basis.
Tell me how I'm killing little kids.
New research finds childhood obesity rates are getting worse.
The number one killer in America is obesity. The number of deaths in overweight people surpass alcohol and smoking altogether.
For 30 days straight, we are going to be giving away $10,000 to a lucky customer who scans the QR code on the back of any new Feastable bar.
It's just disappointing to see somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the US only when it's profitable for them. I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people because of how normalized high calorie and high sugar diets are in America, but like bribing children to get into the habit of consuming excessive amounts of sugar, like $10,000 a day as a giveaway is very deliberate because it's trying to create repeat customers that just buy out of habit. Like doing this, especially when you clearly understand how much of a health risk it is to these kids.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
It's honestly just fucking evil to me. And I pushed back against this a lot while I worked at the company. For Halloween this year, Feastables is planning on putting $1 million in a chocolate bar. And they wanted to do a bunch of like scummy marketing and shit. My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true. So they're pitching ideas like, buy a Feastables, win 10K.
That's like insanity, right?
Buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, and the vending machine just starts spitting out money. Buy a Feastables, and it has a ticket to Disney World, whatever, right? And I don't want to put a lot of like hearsay into this video. You should just believe the receipts that I'm showing you and not what I'm saying. But I swear to God, I said to somebody at the company, I feel like Feastables is 70% a chocolate company and 30% a lottery targeting children. And this higher up person at MrBeast said it was probably closer to the other way around and was laughing about it. Like 70% a lottery, 30% a chocolate company. Everyone knows it's just the call to actions and call to action giveaways especially that drive sales. As soon as they stop, it's hard for large bargain retailers to sell this shit for 70% off. That's why they push them so hard. Once they stop the diabetes lottery, no one buys. Also, this is the website right now. MrBeast wants you to join the crew. Just so weird and scummy to me. I believe all the Feastables giveaways do have official rules and no purchase necessary clauses
They have to be, or
but it's
they're
very
gonna be
difficult to
taken
find them. In traditional media, if you advertise a sweepstakes like in a commercial, you have to say in the promotional material itself, no purchase necessary. Somehow MrBeast gets away with not saying no purchase necessary in any of his promotional materials, not the videos, the descriptions, pinned
or
comments,
anything
nothing.
else.
To celebrate our launch of milk chocolate and sea salt, we went out, we bought 10 Teslas, loads of cash, and all these prizes you see on the screen. And prizes aside, unlike Hershey's, these bars only have 4 to 5 ingredients and just genuinely taste good. Go to Feastables.com
Except
right
he's
now
not eating
and
them
order
because
some
he has to
chocolate.
stay
Only
sexy
problem
for
is
his
the
videos.
chocolate river is deteriorating. All the
The only place you'll find no purchase necessary is either on the Feastables Twitter account because it's a rule of the platform, and even still they try to push it. No perched neck, or hidden deep in the Feastables website under a FAQ. And to enter for free, you have to mail in separate 3" by 5" hand-addressed written index cards, up to 10 a day. Do you
Ain't nobody ever doing that. Never. No one's ever gonna do that.
think kids are gonna do that shit or just beg their parents when they're at Walmart for the YouTuber diabetes lottery ticket? How is this legal? How do you mail something without making a purchase? Cards, envelopes, stamps. The free entry method can cost more than the chocolate bar itself. Also, going back to sweepstakes law for a second, payment isn't the only form of consideration. Consideration can also be time or effort that directly benefits MrBeast in some way. Like, I don't know, if he told his fans to clean up and organize his Feastables displays in Walmart for a chance to win $5,000. Shelfie cleanup and $5,000 drawing? They thought this was going to be a monthly thing, but it got a lot of controversy, obviously. How can I successfully clean up the shelves? Wow, glad you asked. No bars on the shelf? Go find an employee and ask them to check to see if there is product in the back room.
Dude, if I was an employee stocking shelves, there's a fly, get out of here. If I was an employee stocking shelves, I would be pissed at MrBeast. Like, there is a thing. I would be pissed at MrBeast, dude. Absolutely distraught at this man. Like, oh, the kid's coming to tell me to clean up the chocolate aisle again. Wow, MrBeast, I'm so happy that you're making me work twice as hard for $12 or less an hour, probably $10.55. Minimum wage. Thanks,
MrBeast. Bring
MrBeast.
them out so you can put it on the shelf to match the tags. What the fuck, dude? Imagine a 7-year-old looking for the Walmart manager so he can ask to stock shelves for a chance to be compensated. Dude, was Walmart in on this? This was not just one off-the-cuff tweet. This was like planned with instructions and graphics and everything. Also, a company asking children for selfies is a little bit weird. And while you're at it, if you want to maybe move some Hershey's bars and make sure that Feastables has plenty of space, I wouldn't complain.
That's illegal. This is an illegal action. You can't, as the CEO of a company, you can't actively tell people to remove your competition. Now, technically, there's a way around it. Maybe he's trying to get that way around it since he didn't directly say it. As he said, I wouldn't complain. But at the same time, we're talking about a person who directly asked for a bunch of things, so he's probably asking in a fake way, so this is illegal, in my opinion. This is horrible.
I just cannot believe they were going to give $5,000 to one of MrBeast's child laborers for stocking shelves. And no one at MrBeast was like, hey, this is a terrible idea. Actually, if you said that, you'd probably get fired.
This is the best tasting chocolate on earth. Good job, boys.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How do we know that's the best tasting chocolate in the world?
You're fired.
What? This is such horse shit.
You're fired? Yeah, that sounds about right.
You can do that? I mean, that is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah. The most shocking result was that Feastables never earned anything higher than a 3rd place ranking.
Why would it? Oh, so Hershey's came in number 1? Yeah, of course it did. They've been doing it for so long.
But I do think their branding is like world's best chocolate bar is how do you get away with that? World's best chocolate.
Advertising.
Pizza. What does that even
He's making a good point. World's best pizza is a common one that most people can say and use.
Define that yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. But I would think you'd have to, I don't know. I'm sure whoever worked on his marketing gave some thought to it or something.
Okay, one last point of consideration. Prolonged attention is definitely a form of consideration. In the attention economy, it is the valuable resource that advertisers directly pay MrBeast for. So in these live streams when MrBeast says, hey guys, today we're doing a bunch of illegal lotteries, but also we're gonna be giving away some free stuff to people who keep watching. He does that to boost viewer numbers.
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. Randomly, I'm not gonna tell you when, it could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. I'm gonna randomly pick one person watching this IG live stream and one person watching this YouTube live stream. I'm gonna give you each $5,000. So, keep watching.
There's no predictable intervals for when MrBeast will give things away for free to people who watch, so you have to be present when they happen, which means viewers have to keep watching, which is time and effort that directly benefits MrBeast. The more viewers, the more money MrBeast obviously makes, either directly through sales or AdSense or just getting boosted in the YouTube algorithm. So even the free giveaways could and should be against the law. MrBeast just uses gambling psychology to exploit young children for profit. He's just become the first casino where the currency you pay with is attention.
Do you think attention is the most valuable currency in the world?
Well, of course.
Or labor or money sometimes.
Yeah, his core audience is like, I'd say like 10 to 12-year-old boys. Older people are a little bit over him. Some people kind of question the ethics, you know. They sometimes
My dad wants a Lambo. Your dad ain't getting no Lambo from MrBeast, dude.
Wells or, you know, cures people of this blindness. It's almost like he's exploiting people for these views. So older audiences don't love him, but this tween audience, they love him and they're thinking, you know, watching him could get me a car, so why wouldn't I?
I'm gonna give you guys a reason to keep watching.
Okay, now as far as fake giveaways go, I'm sort of limited in what I can say without exposing confidential information and getting sued. So my official statement is that sometimes things slip through the cracks, and personally, I believe that is intentional. Here's one example where someone on Reddit posted saying that they were promised free dog food for life in exchange for letting MrBeast use them in a video. 5 months later, they still haven't received their dog food. I actually sent this post to someone who works at MrBeast, and they said they were going to send it to the PR team, and then the Reddit post got taken down. So I don't know if it got resolved. Here's another example of things slipping through the cracks.
The second thing that I probably would do different is invest. And I know what y'all about to say. Y'all about to go to the clip too, where Jimmy said that we set a certain amount aside to invest.
I know you talked about wanting to maybe invest $50K and then set aside like the other 23 for just other little nuances here and there.
This is not me calling anybody a liar or anything, because I know what y'all do. I know what the internet does. But what I think what happened was somebody that worked for MrBeast or something like that was supposed to probably help me invest, but that didn't happen. I talked to Jimmy after I won $1 million, after I finally got the remaining amount in my bank account. I was telling him, I was like, man, I don't want to fail. I don't want to be like how everybody's saying, like I'm gonna run out of money and do all this crazy stuff. I was like, man, Jimmy, please help me. And he said he was gonna help me and we was gonna invest, but yeah, that didn't happen. So
if you actually watch this video, you know, MrBeast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to set Mark up for life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house, cars, and do some investing.
But according to Mark, MrBeast only gave him an hour to plan what house to buy, and
1 hour to pick your house? 1 hour to pick your house, huh? Right. At the same time, can we really feel bad for this man? He got a free house, did he not?
And gave him only 24 hours to spend the bulk of his money for a video.
Sure.
Time. I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have planned out stuff better. Like, that was the best example I can give you is when
should have gave him like 3 days.
We had planned out the house and stuff. I literally had an hour. He had somebody come to my house.
Right.
And we sat down and we planned all this in an hour. Yeah,
he was given an hour to spend $1 million. Bruh.
My house, and we planned this out in about an hour. So I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have did a couple things differently on the time management side, which I guess I really couldn't help because I had to spend it. I had to spend the money, and I had to like do all this. So
I'm starting to think he might have been a little bit better off if you didn't make him spend $1 million in 24 hours for content.
Can I just say, I'm super glad you won the $1 million.
All I need from you is a signature right here. The vehicles are yours.
What we're actually gonna do is be responsible.
He signed for vehicles? No, dude, he spent money, bruh. You buy a small house, maybe a couple thousand, maybe 100 or so. You buy a vehicle, you buy the equipment, use the rest of the money on your house.
Try to set Mark up for his future.
You better not read. You're a millionaire. You ain't got time to read.
The more you show us around, the more I'm like, thank God.
You don't got time to read. You just sign. Well,
you won the $1 million.
This is how poor he was.
You're selling.
And
there's a
free
bucket helmet with everyone else in it. Yeah.
I don't want
stole
copyright here.
You know my
So like, have your hand reaching for it, and then like be like shocked, like you're, yeah. Now act a little surprised. Like
what is this face? Well, that was good. That was really good. MrBeast, come on. We all know that he makes a ton of money, and we all aspire to be MrBeast. And he's teaching you a valuable lesson to your children. If you want to be popular and you want to, you know, be a good person, you lie to your audience, you treat them terrible, you falsify everything, you break as many laws as you can, and make a ton of money, and then when someone questions you about it, you spend your money and get in no trouble at all, because that's how America works. Right? That's what we've learned here. We've learned a valuable lesson, everyone. But I want to thank you all for watching. We're going to move on to the next video. It's a has-been hotel video. I've been sent 4 of these, so I hope we do that. See you then.